I'm up in the canteen this morning to check out Big Ben. It's there. Whenever I show visitors around the school, I bring them up here and point out that you can see across Parliament Square from here if you lean over and squint a bit. They're always less impressed than they should be. Parliament Square, you see, is amazing. In the far corner we have Westminster Bridge, lines composed upon which represented poetry last week, while Simon and Garfunkel took Songs Corner. Earth has not anything to show more fair, or so we're told. On that corner stands Big Ben, the Elizabeth Tower, renamed in 2012 to mark the Queen's Diamond Jubilee. 96 metres of neo-Gothic magnificence from 1859, sadly silenced since 2017, and not due to bong again until 2021. Next to it, the Palace of Westminster, home to the houses of both Commons and Lords, rebuilt in the 19th century after a fire demolished the 11th century original. It is officially owned by the Queen and is designated a royal residence, although none of the royals actually reside there in any real sense. Moving round, we have St Margaret's Church and Westminster Abbey, with which you're all familiar, then the Supreme Court, housed in Middlesex Guildhall, whose founding purpose evaporated with Middlesex County itself under the London Government Act of 1963. Next building round is the Royal Institute of Chartered Surveyors. Monty Python claimed that it's fun to charter an accountant. That may be so, but it's more convenient, for us at least, to charter a surveyor. The north side of the square is taken up with the government complex that houses both the Treasury, to the west, and the Department for Culture, Media and Sport, to the east, facing onto Whitehall. In the centre of the square are statues of great men and one great woman, Millicent Fawcett, a ratio that is disappointingly familiar. More or less, in fact, Radio's brilliant fact-checking show did a piece on whether there are more statues of goats in the UK than there are statues of women. If nothing else, I can confirm that in Parliament Square there are more statues of women than there are of goats, by 1 Millicent Fawcett to 0.